Hello, everybody. NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers. Oh, I'm not. This is Dom, the darling old man. This video is for all of our brand new Parks on the Air members who are still wondering really what they got themselves involved in. And for those of you who've been around a little bit, you may not realize some of the other things that you have an opportunity to chase or be a part of. So I'm going to take a moment to share it, and hopefully, if any of your friends have questions, you can tell them about my YouTube channel. They can go video it. They don't have to like it. They don't have to subscribe. It's always appreciated, but I don't chase it. But you're chasing. You're out there now, and you got yourself registered, and of course, you read the frequently asked questions section, I'm sure. But the biggest thing is you're trying to understand, why am I working that party there in the same park I worked them yesterday at? Well, wait a minute. I worked that party an hour ago. Are they still there? Let's see if we can help you out a little bit. The activators, many of them will work in different modes. CW, sideband, FT8, FT4, PSK 31, slow scan TV. Yeah, there's some of that too. So when you work an activator in a park, don't think that's all there is to it, because they may be in the same park on another band or multiple bands. Or you may have worked them on CW and flipped over to sideband and you get to work them again. The activators well, I'll just say I'm one. When we go out, we want all the contacts that we're able to actually make and have fun with. And if I work you on two bands on two modes, or six bands on six modes times two, that's a lot of contacts. And that's what I look for as an activator. One of the things is you're going to find many activators operate totally different. They're not the way you would do it. So don't worry about it. Just get used to the way that activator is operating and roll with the punches. If you run into a group activation where you got 3, 4, 5, 6 people, for those of us that have been around a while, we know most of the ones that are 2 operators or 3 operators or family operators, that they are all there. And on the honor system, we have to expect them to all be there. It's not necessary for you as a hunter to work every one. And most 99% of the activators will offer you that chance to work every operator there. But you may hear some of us hunters respond, got all 3 in the park, thank you. Or you may hear the activators say, both ops, both parks. So with all this contacting you're doing, what are you getting as a hunter? If you'll go to the awards section on the left-hand side and click on it, it will allow you to see some of the achievements that you've made already as a hunter. And if you're an activator, it'll show you some of your achievements that you've reached so far. Achievements could be worked all states as an activator, worked all states as a hunter, worked all states on CW, or phone, or FT8. Or you can work all the parks in that state as a hunter. Or you can activate all those parks in that state as an activator. The list is going to get deeper because there's more things and achievements that you can work for. Let's say you work some people 100 times, it feels like, in the same old park. Well, whether you know it or not, you just received 5 repeat offenders. You get a repeat offender achievement for working somebody 20 different times in that same park. As an activator, if you activate that same park 20 times, you get a repeat offender as an activator. Working all the stations you hear on all the bands that you can make contact with, I suggest don't worry about what parks you worked at the beginning at all. Just work everybody you hear. And occasionally, like every other day, check your awards section to see if you've had some changes, additions. Now, as a brand new hunter, understand this. You do not do a log sheet for uploading. You do your own personal software or a log that you keep at home. That's fine. Okay. But as an activator, they are the only ones that are going to affect your My Hunter's Log section. When that activator uploads their logs to POTA, will the numbers change? So hunters, brand new hunters, listen, you don't upload a log. Don't worry about that. Keep your own log on your own computer or whatever software you use at home and you're fine. But give the activators time to upload their logs. They may be traveling. They may be in an area where internet is almost non-existent. So you have over 11,000 plus parks in the United States alone. And you have over 54,000 parks when we add our DXCC, I'll use that term, when we add our overseas brothers and sisters across the pond parks. So there's plenty to chase. All of us have to work on propagation. Whatever propagation is all we're going to get to play with. So remember, hunters, you don't upload a log. You can work that individual in 2, 3, 4 different modes in the same park. Work them on multiple bands. If you worked them on 20, go work them on 40. Go work them on 75 meters if they go there. Go to 12 or 6 meters. If you're local to that individual, take your 2 meter, take two 2 meters and two 440 rigs with you and go out to there and do some park to parks. Park to parks are important to a lot of us activators because it helps us get the park activated much quicker sometimes under bad or rough or wonky band conditions. So we really work hard. So sometimes if you're sitting there at the station and you can't figure out, well, why did he work the park to park? I'm louder. Because the activators are trying to make sure they got their parks activated, and that other activator they're working may be making a quick contact and heading on to find a frequency so they too can get started on activating. This is a little bit of the fun that you have stumbled upon. And remember, each one of the activators have a different personality, different style. Don't try to make them go the way you want. Follow whatever their lead is. Learn how to tail end their call when they have pile-ups. When they go ask for QRP, turn your power down. There's several of us that will ask for QRP stations intentionally. Some of us now, here's a question that comes up occasionally. If you're an advanced class or extra class, you can go pretty much anywhere you want and not worry. But if you're a general class and I, as an activator, want to eliminate some of my pileup a bit, I'll go to the advanced portion of the band intentionally to take off the edge on the pileup. And then I'll go back to the general portion of the band. That is done so that some of us activators can handle the different pileups. We all handle them different. Okay? Now, another note here for those of you that are technician class. Your class of license does not allow you to operate with a general class person on general class frequencies using your technician class license. Your class of license dictates that you can have phone contacts on the 10-meter portion of the band. And many of us will go to the 10-meter portion of the band, or you can do 2-meter 440 on simplex. But it's just, I guess, a motivational way to get you to upgrade to get your general class if you can. But the activity on 10 meters is very sporadic, and it can be frustrating. And we say this because we don't want you getting frustrated. Parks on the Air is a great, fun activity. Checking out your equipment, emergency communications, uh, availability in time of need. That's what all of us are. We really are. Thank you for listening to this. If there's some other topics you are interested in, feel free to message me or whatever, and I will do my best to try to stick my nose in it. I've been around a couple years, since 1978, and I've learned a lot of things by trial and error and making mistakes so I wouldn't do it again. We call it doing it twice. First and last time I did that. And we're just trying to help out here because a lot of new hunters don't realize just work them. Just work them. All the achievement levels will just start showing up, but check your awards section daily. NC4XL, North Carolina for Extreme Lovers. Hopefully this will help somebody out there. Appreciate you listening. Till our next video, 73s.